And then you did F3 with Trident, but then when you did F2, you moved to MP or no?
I moved to MP.
Yeah.
So once again, then I was for the first time against a proper Brazilian teammate in cars with Felipe, and we had a great year together. I mean, from my point of view, it wasn't the best year in terms of results. I found it quite difficult to adapt to the F2 car, to be honest. But having Felipe as a teammate for me was one of the nicest experiences because I sincerely believe he's one of the fastest guys that I've ever raced against, and one of the nicest. And so we really pushed the team forwards. We both had an input on setups and so on. He was there trying to help me as well. He wasn't the type of guy who would say, I'm beating my teammate, I'm not going to help him out, especially in moments where I was particularly struggling, because I had some good weekends and some worse weekends. And in the worst weekends, he was there. I could ask him a question about something, and he would honestly let me know about what I needed to do differently and look at my data with me as well. And we had a really good relationship that year. It was good.
This was last year, the year that he won.
Yeah.
And how was the move for you from F3 to F2?
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, it still hasn't been the easiest. Obviously, this year I've been a bit more consistent, and we've pushed the team forwards to go in the right direction with Trident, because I think we started a little bit worse off than where we are now. But as a whole, I think, it's not been the easiest. I think understanding the tires going from 13-inch to 18-inch rims as well has been quite difficult. And the Pirellis, I mean, they're not the best tires to race on, unfortunately, but they are what they are. And it's not been the easiest, but I always think that you learn more when you're going through tough times than when you're winning easily. And so, hopefully they're good for me down the line.
For you, was more like the difference in the car, or was more like the different team or the way the team works?
It's the car. Yeah, the teams work. I mean, to give credit to all the teams that are racing in F3 and F2, they're all extremely professional.
Yeah.
And so as much as you get slight differences in the way teams either set up the car or organize themselves, most of them
I'm talking more about all teams. They have different ways of working and different setups and
I mean, no, that's not been the worst, because they're also, whilst they have different ways, they're also highly accommodating to drivers. They want to get the best out of the driver, and so naturally they'll change a few things if they need to change those things to help the driver. But I would say it's been more on the car front where I've struggled, to be honest. But hey, one more race to go.
One more race to go. Yeah.